Doctor, let's talk about WOMANAARI.
Yeah.
So your social handles are WOMANAARI by Dr. Usha.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is that for?
Yeah. So the WOMANAARI is a combination of the Eastern and the Western, the woman and the Nari. And that's how I came up with the name of WOMANAARI. And if you see the logo inside that, there is a half a woman in the logo. And the half a woman is basically there to say that women are complete when they are self-empowered. Okay, now, when we are born, we are not so much empowered. Unfortunately, males come by birth with empowerment. The way the society is.
Society, okay.
I'm talking about the society.
So you mean upbringing?
Overall, the culture in the society. I mean, there is no way that I can say that from centuries, women and men have been the same. And I am not a feminist, okay? I when I say I want, I'm not talking about, be like a man. I'm not talking. So there are various, even nature has, God has made us differently. Men are physically better endowed. We are less endowed. Fine, I accept that. You can become a bodybuilder, but you're not going to be as strong as another bodybuilder man. Okay? So those are limitations. So you cannot go around fighting with everybody on the streets and expect to win. So that is different. And also women are, I wouldn't say weaker, more emotional by nature and evolution. So the emotion help us to nurture, at the same time make us weaker because people can take advantage of those emotions. So these are all inherent differences. So I don't want to kind of become a totally, I wouldn't say all men are non-emotional, but men anyway are not, their brains are not wired for that kind of emotions. Okay, that's normal. Okay, right. That's science. So I don't want to become like a man. I don't want to become as physically strong as a man either. I want to become as physically strong as I can be. I want to be as mentally strong as I can be. So when I talk about women empowerment, I'm not talking about equal rights. And if you see one of my social media posts on the Women's Day, I think I posted, I don't want to be a man. Let me be what I am. Let me attain the full potential of what I am. Okay. So the full potential of what I am is different for me to another woman. But it is the opportunity to let a person attain their full potential. This is what I'm looking at. So when I say half a woman in the logo, I'm talking about some amount of it is empowerment comes from the society and culture and the way we are brought up and where we are born and everything. But a lot of responsibility lies on us as well to fight through these things and be empowered. Because if we are going to talk about only society and money and education, all the women who have money and education should not be abused today. But that's still happening. So where does that little bit of lack of empowerment come from? That is from within the woman's mind. So my motto or my advice and my call out to all the women is that yes, we expect the society to help us to empower us, but at the end of the day, it is you who can empower us, empower yourselves. So don't wait for other people to do it for you. Okay. I mean, to me, men play a big role in empowerment of women, bigger role than women, because 3 men, in my viewpoint, are very important for a woman's life: a father, a husband, or a partner. You don't have to be a husband, a partner, and your children, if it's a male child. I think the father is the most important, and he can make or break a woman's mind from birth. So if you have been, I've been very lucky to have had a father who has made me the strongest person. And I've been very lucky for my husband to have let me be what I am and never kind of pulled me down in any way. And I have children who seem to respect. And on that one, I have to tell my, this recently when I told you I went to meet my sons, the younger one, you were talking, and we were for some reason the feminism came up. And then he said, Mama, you know what I told my friends? Somebody asked me, does your mother believe in feminism? So I said to her, she does not need feminism because my mother is so strong. If she actually, feminism is all about being equal to a man. Okay. If she started using feminism, then she'll have to come down a few steps to be equal to a man. So she doesn't need feminism. You have no idea the amount of the pride that I felt that he understands the strong woman that I am.
Right.
And for coming from a male child to see, and this is what I say, if you have a mother who is that strong, the man, when he's finding a partner, will look for a woman who is empowered, or he will try to empower a woman.
Right.
He will understand what that means. And as a father, I think very important, the father teaches you not to let any man or anybody disrespect you, and to be able to stand up for yourselves. That's what my father has taught us. And I think that is what my Womanari is all about. Women can be empowered physically, mentally, economically, education-wise, in any ways. And so it's not like you can neglect, oh, she's very rich and she's educated, she doesn't need help. No, there are a lot of ways women need help. At the same time, she's very strong and, she's very bold. She doesn't need help. No, there are a lot of circumstances. She might not have the money, opportunity, education. So both ways, there is a lot of improvement, that we can do and help.